Morning, everybody. It's Donna Berry here. I started doing this video and I wasn't even on the group to do it, so I'm back. I'm gonna get us up on Facebook here so I can see if anybody's coming on board and saying hi this morning. We have a fun project. Oh, here we go. Let me just turn my sound down. I always do that after, but let's do it now. It is off already, so let's get you up on Facebook. It looks like there's 2 people, but I don't see anybody yet. Of course, there's always that lovely lag. Anyway, it is a new event this month for May. It's the weekly challenge, and you get Monday to Saturday to complete this. I'm going to do some housekeeping first. Hello, Julia Marie. Hello, Kim. Hi, Julie Turner. I'm going to do a little housekeeping items first. Here we are in May. May is just going to be this most robust and exciting month. Everybody seemed to really love the anniversary events and the ongoings and all the different things you could do. So Robin has decided that May is going to be like May all day. And an event every day. So look in the events and the featured all the time. Constantly look, see what's in there, see what's been posted for materials you'll need so you can craft and chat. And so just pay attention to what's going on, because there is something every single day. Kim just posted the schedule on the group a minute ago. And so you'll see that also, but it is important to go to the featured and the events tab. Let's see what else. Something you should know is that if you attend the live, you get an extra entry on the next week's wheel. And what that means is the wheel spin for the event of the day that it's on is the following week. And then it'll also include the lives from that. At the end of the month, anybody who has been on a live will be on a giant wheel for a big prize. I don't know what the prize is or how many, but I'm sure Robin's determining how many that's going to be depending upon how many people attend lives and things like that. Let's see. Of course, the more you participate, the more entries you get. So do the challenges, put them out there and post them. Post them individually. If you do 2, don't put 2 in one post, because you'll only get 1 credit. Let's see. I think that was all the housekeeping. Hi, Carrie. Oh, you're on a break. Good. I love that you join us when you can, because I know you're at work. Hi, Tammy. Oh, super excited for your first Rockin' Robin journal. Awesome. Let's see who else is on. Linda Smith, hello, good morning. So, I did all the housekeeping we needed for this, I think. I told you everything you need to know, but again, just be sure to check the featured and events. Be sure to join in on the lives. You get an extra entry twice. The next week on the wheel spin, and then at the end of the month. Let's see. So, for today, you need cardstock, an envelope, regular copy paper, stamps, stenciling, bling, all the things that you want to decorate with. I'm going to show you a completed piece, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble it. And then I'll do the decorating on the second piece offline, so you don't have to be online all day. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Lorna. So, without further ado, let me show you my finished piece. I'm calling this a flip-flop, something or other. I don't remember what I called it. But this is the flip-flops. You flip it up. I want to stay in screen here. And we've got a little tuck here. And then we've got, and the requirements are in the posts I put out this morning. But you do have to do the flip. You have to do a tablet. You have to use an envelope. And writing paper, I believe I put. Okay, so you have the tablet. So in my tablet, I did my stamping. I always suggest doing your stamping before you put your tablet in because it's easier than trying to hold a page back and flip. And then I always put like a little header on here. I glue mine down, and I'm getting all these messages. I always glue mine down. Hi, Lisa. I glue my pages together. You could staple them if you have that bigger crocodile and you can reach up here to staple. I don't have that. And then there's a pocket back here. And then after you flip it, you flop it. Now I hope I'm in screen here. And this is the envelope. And in my envelope, I have an envelope with some cards, some paper, and on the front is just some decor, and these are little tiny pockets here. This is your writing paper. Now, I got this idea from Cathy's Garden on YouTube, but I altered it and changed it up a bit. She puts the writing paper in and then it's done, but I put a back on mine, and then you can put any kind of pocket you want, but I put pockets in here. Hopefully you can see this and you're stuck. I'll have to get that out after, put that one stuck, and then I put a back on mine. So it's kind of like a little booklet. So I'm going to show you today how to assemble this. And it's going to be dependent on the size of your envelope. Because that determines, you know, the size of pretty much everything. So the first thing you're going to do is make yourself a piece of cardstock twice the length of this, but you're going to leave a little space. And I can't give you measurements because it's going to vary depending upon your envelope. And you're just going to fold it in half. Now you could, looks like that got caught. You could just do a topper and your tablet, that'd be fine, but then you won't have a pocket over here. And I'm making a pocket here. Okay, so we're going to put this down. I'm going to do just a little bit of decorating. Now I put this down. A little book page. I think book page was an element you had to have, or music page. Oh, this is stuck. Glue stuck, glue stuck. I keep getting chats. I'm online, guys. Let's see. So we're going to put this down. And I will, you know, link Cathy's Gardens YouTube here when I'm done. There we go. Just so you can see, but I'm altered it a little bit. Now here, she just glued this down. This is going to become a pocket also. So I'm making this a stuffed pocket, basically. This whole thing. Ugh, I'm not good at gluing like this far away. So we're just going to be a little bit messy. Way on the edge here. So we're going to pull it off a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to decorate after. Like I'll put some lace here like the other one or whatever. And then I've already made my little... I'm not going to put it in until the glue dries. And then on this one, I'll probably put a little tab. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is glue this to your envelope. And you're only going to glue it on 3 sides. So don't glue it on the side you want the pocket on. So I'm going to just glue it around here. And my other one, I think I did a pocket. Yes, I did do a pocket. So we're going to glue that down. Okay. Any questions? How is everybody? How are you doing? Everybody always asks how the weather is. I mean, it's May. Hopefully it's starting to get warmer in most places. It's been absolutely gorgeous here in the Southwest desert. but that's going to come to an end next week. It's going to get hot. Next, I decided here, okay, what am I putting in? My tablet. So I'm going to glue this down. I've already stamped it. As you can see, these are a little light. They're brown. I probably should have done black, but that's okay. So I'm going to glue this down. So really, I'm just showing you how to assemble this thing. You can put as many pockets as you want. Belly bands, side pockets, tucks. Go over just a little bit in the center, down just a teeny. And then I always make just a little header, just so that it doesn't look so, I don't know, unfinished. I'm gonna put this here. Make sure that folds, yep. Get a little glue here. Where's my eraser? There we go. So that's your tablet. And then underneath, because this is so plain, I'm going to put down, whoops, too fast. Sorry. I'll come back to that. Because that's so plain though, I'm going to put this back here, and then I'm going to put a pocket on it. Okay. So it's going to tuck up under here. The pocket's going to be down like this. And again, it doesn't have to reach the edges. You can do it any way you want. And then I made a little card. So that goes behind this guy. Okay. Now we have, oh, this guy, I made a belly band. So we'll just do our little, make sure it's right side up, Donna. Get too excited over the live. I'm trying to keep track of everything. Okay. Carrie, I start work in the floral department tomorrow for Mother's Day. Very busy week for me. 50 to 60 hours. Oh, designing florals. That, I would love that. So that's not a terrible week, I guess. I can't see the whole comment. Creativity with wonderful smells. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then here, I'm using kind of the same card, but I put a bee on it. I thought there was another card for this. But anyway, that's just going to go in there. Okay. So we put a little tuck here. You could put a belly band. A belly band might be floppy. This will hold better. You could put a corner pocket, a regular pocket, but remember it'll be upside down. Okay. So now you have this. Now, I've already decorated my envelope just to save time because this was all a little bit tricky. But how I did this was I took my full piece of music page and I stuck it inside here, and then I drew a line on the music sheet, and then I just trimmed it a little bit shorter because you want a little edge on it like everything else. And then of course I already made my cards and some writing paper for my envelope. Did my stamping before I did much else. Now here is where it gets to be a little bit different from Cathy's. She just, well, I'm going to cut this because on the back this would be too big, but she just puts this paper in here and calls it a day. And I wanted it to be a little bit more than that. Let's make sure this is on the right line. I wanted it to kind of be a little more complete. I'm having issues with that blade. So we'll just cut this. So what I decided to do was put a hinge here. Okay. And my hinge, I did my paper here. So we'll glue our paper here. And we're going to glue this side onto here. Now that might look funny, but you're gonna put lace or something on the back. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here, put our paper on here. This is just a piece of writing paper, and I just doubled it over. You know, it's like this wide, and I folded it in half, made sure it fits inside here. Make sure this fits inside here. And then I'm gonna glue this here, just to get this on here. Okay, we're gonna go like this. It's so much fun. Just long days. Yeah, Carrie, I'm sure. Sarah says, I'm back. Oh, your alarm went off. Well, I'm glad you're here. And then we're going to, and again, I already did some decorating here, but this is my back, and I'm going to glue it here. And I did some different kinds of, I could glue it this way if I wanted, and it'll still flop this way, but you can't really put any lace or anything here. So I am going to put it this way. Even though it covers my pocket a little, it's still okay for my cards, because I'm going to put something to cover this. Okay, I want this to be a little more straight. There we go. And this, and I hope it's okay that I do a lot of this stuff beforehand, you guys, because it just saves time. And what is so precious? Time. Plus it gives you time, gives you your day back. It gives you time to get working on the project or projects, since there's a few this month. I'm gonna hold that just a minute. And here I did crisscross seamless pockets, and then I have some paper and a tag I'll put those back in after. And then on the inside of this lovely back, which is now the backer, I just made, let's see, where's my pockets? I made two pockets. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Okay, so I need a little pocket here. It's gonna go down. Like this. And this is okay, it's not at the end because I'm covering it. And then I made another pocket, and I offset my notches. I've got to check comments here as soon as I stop looking at this glue. And I'm gonna put one here. And then I made these lovely little cards that go in here. I want to make sure this one's far enough down. Yep. And that's pretty much it, except I didn't show you back here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm going to put this down under here. This is super cute. Can't wait to make one. Oh, good. I hope you all make one. And I also appreciate you coming to the live. It is nice to have people on. It feels more like real. Like you can talk to people or just look at comments and that kind of thing. It's nice. So I'm going to put this here. And then I'm putting this as my pocket down here. This is going to be fun. I think you've done it. Lorna, thank you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate the support, my dear. I appreciate it from all of you. We're almost done here. And I'm gonna put this guy down here. Line it up a little bit this way. And then the tag again is this guy. And then behind here, I'm just going to put some writing paper, and I'm going to put a tab on it so it can be pulled out. Might need to be cut a little bit shorter. That's, I think, it, you guys. That's all I have, but you got a flip, a tablet, pockets, belly bands, a flap, writing paper, envelope, more pockets. You don't have to put a back on it. Your choice. You can stop here and fit it into a belly band in your journal. Maybe make your back plain so you could glue it down. Let's see what else. There's so many possibilities with this, and it just holds so much. What I am asking for is stuffed flip flap. I forget what I called it. Pocket thing. I never know the names of them after I get on here. I should write them down. So I hope you enjoyed this. Linda, I love how you pre-made the items, and I love the theme. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate all of you. I do hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Monday, happy week. And I'll see you next Monday with the wheel spin for this event today. And then your next prompt. So we'll do two things next week. We'll do the wheel spin, and then we'll do, I don't know if it'll be in that order, we'll do the next prompt. Is that for your next week's project? So I want to say thank you all very much. And hi, Alicia. Thank you. Please do catch the replay. I really appreciate it. Oh, Lisa's going to make it today. Yay. Thank you, Donna. You're welcome, Alicia. Oh, you're welcome, Tammy. You're all welcome. I really love doing this for you guys. It's really fun for me because I get to make some fun stuff too. So y'all have a great day, and I will see you next week.